Hello, my creepy pobles. Welcome to Creepy Corners. How are you? How was your last couple weeks? I didn't post last Sunday, so I definitely wanted to come on and say hi to you now. Give you a little bit of an update in what's going on in my world. For some reason, you like watching my quick life update videos. So I always feel like I have really such a boring life. Not really much to talk about. But I'll tell you what I have to talk about and you decide. Lately, what's been going on is work. I've been just working and, you know, working. Had a couple pretty stressful weeks, and I just really felt like being lazy on the weekends or not doing things. I don't know why I'm being so hesitant about talking about things. I actually did go to a Cubs game last weekend. Our team got some recognition from our customers, and we were given really good seats to a Cubs game. So a couple of my teammates and I went, and I think it was too bad that most of my team didn't get to go, but several people were out of town. Several people live out of town. So the only ones that were able to go were, thankfully, I think the biggest sports fans. I'm not me, minus me. I went mainly to be supportive and because I was asked to go. I was told I was going to go. So I went. Um, I'm not complaining. It was actually pretty fun. Because they were fancy seats, there was also a bar experience there was a buffet and stuff, and you can get free drinks and everything. I don't really drink, so and I especially don't drink around my coworkers. It's not a good idea. Ah, I'm gonna fall over. Anyway, I I don't drink around my coworkers. It's a good idea that I don't. So I didn't. I had a diet Pepsi or whatever it was and some water, and it was overcast most of the day, which was cool. Don't really like the sun, and the sun did come out at one point, and I sat here. It was coming from this direction, so because I have this dyed black hair, it was very hot, and I was also wearing a black shirt, of course, and so I sat like this for about the last couple innings of the game. But anyway, it was interesting. It was fun. It was uh, right behind. It was 3 rows behind home plate, so that was pretty cool. Even though I don't really appreciate sports like a lot of sports people do, I appreciated the fact that we were sitting in such a cool set of seats. Enough about that. But the rest of my week has been just totally crazy and just stressful, dealing with customer things and trying to not freak out. I mean, I am a very emotional person, and so it's very hard for me at work to keep a check on that. I'm trying really hard though. I really am. But let's talk about something fun. Let's talk about Halloween because Halloween is coming and it's about 96 days away, I think, something like that. It's very close. And this is the time when if you live Halloween every day, it's a Halloween every day, so it doesn't really matter. But if you're going to do something for Halloween, if you're going to have a Halloween party, if you're going to put on haunted house, if you're going to do anything like that, this is about the time when you need to start planning. And this is something that I learned from my ex for sure. When he was doing his haunted house stuff, or even now when he starts doing his stuff for Halloween, he starts planning it about this far in advance, if not the day after Halloween the year before. So, but I'm thinking about doing a Halloween party this year, and I'm trying to come up with a theme. I kind of have a couple of thoughts, a couple of options in mind, but I don't want to share them right now. But what I will share is that I was going to go to Michael's and At Home today, but instead I heard about this place called Grandin Road, the store called Grandin Road, from a video I was watching, and I wish I could remember. I want to say it was, I forget, something the Libra. I wish I could remember her name. Anyway, maybe I'll put a link in the description so you can see her video. But Jade the Libra, anyway. So she mentioned something about this place called Grandin Road, and I thought, well, I have to go check this out. So I go to this place online, and wow, they have so much stuff, and it is pricey. It's a little more expensive than, say, a Michael's or a Spirit Halloween, depending on what you buy at Spirit Halloween. But a lot of, for example, they have this animatronic at Grandin Road. They have this animatronic dragon, and it's $500. Now, I think at Spirit, it would probably be closer to maybe $200 or $300 for something like that. But at Grandin Road, they're a little higher priced. And they have other stuff other than Halloween, but they have a Halloween collection. Well, I spent some time going through their Halloween collection, and I really want to do something with my yard. So my front yard it's okay. I've got rose bushes out front, so they're very thorny, you know, and I really like that. And then I've got a gargoyle that my mom gave me that says stay away or keep away or something like that. So I like that. And I've got some different little things around in the front yard that are sort of spooky, and it stays out there. But in my backyard, I really don't have anything necessarily that is spooky or whatever. So I got a few things from Grandin Road. When they come in, I just ordered it today. So when they come in, I will definitely share with you and show you what I do with them in the backyard. I'll try to do maybe a before and after if that's something that would be interesting to you. I want to redo my backyard. It's just how it was left prior to my moving in here. And so it's really something that I haven't messed with too much, but I would like to mess with it a little bit just because I want to make it spooky. And I talked to a landscaper about doing something with it, and he was supposed to draw up plans and all this stuff, and he never did, and that was a couple months ago. So I feel like I'm gonna just do it on my own, and I feel like I would decorate it more the way that I want it than he ever could. But what I do need is somebody to deal with the standing water that happens in the backyard when it rains. So that's a whole other conversation. We could talk about that later. But so I ordered a few things off Grandin Road. I spent probably more than I should, but if it's as good a quality as it seems, and if it does what I want it to do in the backyard, then I'm not mad. I don't spend money on anything really other than Halloween stuff most of the time, or stuff for YouTube. So I don't feel like I'm, doing anything bad. Plus, sometimes you gotta treat yourself, right? All right, the Halloween party theme is coming soon as I make a final decision. And once I get the shipment of stuff from Grandin Road, I will show you. I'll leave a link to that site in the description too, so you can check it out. Other than that, not too much to talk about. Did I already mention that I have a couple new people starting at work this week? So I'll have 2 weeks at least with no work from home days, which doesn't make me happy at all. But I have new people coming in, and so I want to make sure that they feel welcome and like they're in good hands and all that stuff. So we'll see how that goes. All right, I think that's gonna be it. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what's going on with you in the comments, or you can of course always make a video and respond to me in the comments section with the link to your video. And I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.